Exploring Cheddar, Gough's Cave Adventure. Nestled in the serene landscapes of Somerset, England, lies the charming town of Cheddar, renowned worldwide for its iconic cheddar cheese. Home to approximately 5,839 residents as of 2021, this quaint town rests at the base of the majestic limestone Mendip Hills, accessible via a stunning gorge boasting the title of the largest in the UK. Cheddar invites visitors to embark on a journey through its picturesque surroundings. At nearly 400 feet deep and stretching over 3 miles in length, Cheddar Gorge stands as a testament to awe-inspiring natural beauty. Shaped over millennia by the relentless power of water, or, depending on your perspective, swiftly formed by the colossal upheaval of Noah's flood, this dramatic limestone marvel captivates visitors with its geological splendor. Richard Gough wrote this meditation in 1896. My God, who raised the Mendip Range out of the ocean bed, and split and rent these hills that tower so high above my head, who formed the Cheddar Cliffs and gave them beauty's wondrous fair, whose power supports those pinnacles that rise so high in air. How I admire their beauteous form, their maker I adore. Whenever I behold thy works, I love thee more and more. Oh, may my love grow stronger as I gaze upon the scene, and if my life be longer spared, may clouds not come between. Then when my soul is called away, I leave this world with joy and live within the perfect light of bliss without alloy. In seeming darkness thou hast worked, in caves unseen by man, what wonders thou hast brought to light, in wisdom laid the plan. But light and darkness are as one to thy all-searching eye. Though in creation but a mite, thou dost not pass me by. Make me, my God, in all things, as thou wouldst I should be, that while I live I evermore may praise and worship thee. Gough's Cave was discovered by local cave explorer Richard Gough in 1892. Over the span of 6 years, from its discovery until 1898, Gough meticulously excavated and prepared the cave for public access, leading curious visitors on a journey that culminated in the enchanting wonder known as Diamond Chamber. The skeleton you can see here is a replica of the remarkable Cheddar Man, a human male fossil discovered within the depths of this cave. His story, shrouded in mystery, unveils tantalizing clues about his existence. From his skeletal remains, it's evident that his life met a violent end. A significant crater-like lesion above his right orbital suggests he may have battled a bone infection, adding further layers to his enigmatic narrative. Unearthed in 1903 by labourers excavating a drainage ditch, this near-complete skeleton belonged to a young adult male, estimated to have perished in his early 20s. Today, his remains reside at London's Natural History Museum, Through the analysis of his nuclear DNA, scientists have painted a portrait of Cheddar Man as a typical member of the Western European hunter-gatherer population of his time, with probable blue-green eyes, dark brown or black hair, and dark to black skin. Cheddar Man stood at approximately 1.66 meters, 5 foot 5 inches, and weighed around 66 kilograms, 146 pounds. Although relatively small compared to most modern Europeans, his physical proportions are strikingly similar. Additional human remains discovered within Gough's Cave paint a harrowing picture of ancient practices, revealing evidence of cannibalism among the inhabitants. Among these remains are individuals of varying ages, including a teenager and a child approximately 3 years old, their bones bearing the stark signs of consumption. Upon examination, it's evident that many of the bones were subjected to human chewing, with long bones and ribs meticulously cracked open and gnawed to access marrow and grease. Traces of precise cutting marks adorn other bones, indicating the deliberate removal of soft tissue. Remarkably, 3 skulls were painstakingly fashioned into cups or bowls, showcasing the ingenuity of their creators. Detailed analysis reveals a chilling sequence of events following death. The skulls were methodically stripped of soft tissue with evidence of cutting on the lips, cheeks, tongue, and extraction of the eyes. Subsequently, the facial bones and base of the skull were meticulously excised, culminating in the transformation of cranial vaults into functional vessels, bearing witness to the intricate rituals of ancient times. The apparent presence of ample animal meat hints at a deeper complexity behind the prehistoric cannibalism observed at Gough's Cave. Scholars propose a compelling theory. The inhabitants engaged in cannibalistic practices not solely for sustenance, but as a part of ritualistic customs. It's believed that the people dwelling within Gough's Cave viewed cannibalism through a lens of ritual significance, transcending mere survival strategies. This interpretation sheds light on the multifaceted nature of ancient societies, where cultural and ceremonial practices intertwined with everyday life, shaping their beliefs and actions in profound ways. Allow me to read this text for you. The cheese you are looking at is authentic cheddar cheese, made just down the road by the Cheddar Gorge Cheese Company. Caves were first used to store cheese centuries ago due to the perfect temperature and humidity they naturally provided. We reintroduced the method in 2006, using secure shelving to keep the cheeses safe for up to a year, whilst their flavour matures. Today, this is the only cheddar cheese still made in cheddar. Stalagmites and stalactites, captivating geological formations found within caves, are both created by mineral-rich drips from cave ceilings. However, they differ in their orientation within the cave. Stalagmites, formed by mineral deposits accumulating on the cave floor, rise upwards, resembling ascending pillars. In contrast, stalactites are suspended from cave ceilings, dangling like intricate icicles. To easily recall the distinction between the two formations, consider their spellings. The letter C in stalactite evokes the image of hanging from the ceiling, while the G in stalagmite suggests growth from the ground. This simple association aids in remembering their unique characteristics and orientations within cave environments. J.R.R. Tolkien based his description of the glittering caves of Aglarond on Gough's Cave. The passage in The Two Towers is a prime example of Tolkien's descriptive powers and shows his appreciation for the Cheddar Gorge caves. Gimli, the dwarf, says of the caves, "The caverns I have seen here, immeasurable halls filled with an everlasting music of water that tinkles into pools, as fair as Heled Zeram in the starlight, when the torches are kindled and men walk on the sandy floors under the echoing domes. Ah, then gems and crystals and veins of precious ore glint in the polished walls, and the light glows through folded marbles, shell-like, translucent. There are columns of white and saffron and dawn rose, fluted and twisted into dreamlike forms. They spring up from many-coloured floors to meet the glistening pendants of the roof, wings, ropes, curtains fine as frozen clouds, spears, banners, pinnacles of suspended palaces. Still lakes mirror them. A glimmering world looks up from dark pools covered with clear glass. Cities, such as the mind of Durin could scarce have imagined in his sleep, stretch on through avenues and pillared courts, on to the dark recesses where no light can come. And plink! A silver drop falls, and the round wrinkles in the glass make all the towers bend and waver like weeds and corals in a grotto of the sea. Then evening comes. They fade and twinkle out. The torches pass on into another chamber and another dream. None would mine those caves for stones or ore, not if diamonds or gold could be got there. Do you cut down groves of blossoming trees in the springtime for firewood? We would tend these glades of flowering stone, not quarry them. The caves undeniably left a profound impression on the author, as evidenced by the vivid passage, which doubles as a captivating depiction of the caves you are currently viewing.